Now to solve this quadratic simultaneous equation, I want to get this equation here so that it's x equals, and then what I want to do is substitute it into this one. So I'm going to get this bottom one so it's x equals first. Do my lines going down. And what I want to do is add 2y to both sides. So I get x equals, now I could write minus 2 plus 2y, but it's easier if I just write 2y minus 2, just looks nicer. Now I know that x equals that thing on the right hand side here. So I'm going to rewrite that first equation, but instead of x I'm going to write 2y minus 2. So 2y minus 2. I've put it in brackets because the whole of the x is squared, so I'm going to square the whole of that, plus y squared equals 8. Now I want to expand the bracket, and then I want to get it equal to 0. So the first thing I'm going to do is expand that bracket. So 2y times 2y is 4y squared. Minus 2 times 2y is minus 4y, and then again it would be minus 8y. Minus 2 times minus 2 is plus 4, and then plus y squared equals 8. So the 4y squared and the y squared add together, so that makes 5y squared. And I can take away 8 both sides to get it equal to 0. So I'm going to have 4 take away 8, which is minus 4. So I have minus 8 both sides, so I'll write that down. So when I'm looking at my working later on, I know what I've done. Okay, so next step is to try and get the left hand side, this bit here, into brackets, or factorize it. So it's a quadratic, so I know I'm going to have 2 sets of brackets. Now 5y, the 5 is a prime number, so I know I'm going to have a 5y on this side and a y on this side. Now there's a few options I can take. It can be to multiply together to make that minus 4 there. It could be 1 and minus 4, or minus 1 and 4, 2 and minus 2. So there are different ways of doing this, and if you've got a good method, stick with it. I'm going to guess that it's 2 and 2. Now let's have a think. To get that minus 8, I will need to get a very high negative. So 5 times 2 is minus 10. And then a little bit of a positive, so that plus 2y there will make that minus 8. I'm not going to go through how to factorize quadratics when the coefficient of x squared is not 1. But if you need more help on that, I'm sure there's videos on here that can help you. Okay, so next step, I need to get each bracket equal to 0. So y minus 2 equals 0. So therefore y equals 2. And 5y plus 2 equals 0. So 5y equals minus 2. So y equals minus 2 over 5. Now those are the y's, but I do need to find out what the x's are. So when y is 2, I'm going to substitute into this top equation here again. So I'm going to substitute the y equals 2 first. So x minus 2 times 2 equals minus 2. And so that's x equals minus 2 plus 4. X equals 2. So we've got our first pair of answers, y equals 2 and x equals 2. Now this one's slightly harder, So I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to substitute it in. So it's x minus, and this time it's 2 times minus 2 over 5. I'm running out of space here, equals minus 2. So x minus, so that would be a plus 4 over 5 equals minus 2. X equals minus 2 minus 4 over 5 equals minus 2 and 4/5. So our second pair of answers is y equals minus 2/5 and x equals minus 2 and 4/5. Now you need to write down them in pairs, so write down the yellow ones in pairs and then the blue ones in pair.